What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing great. We are going to go ahead and play another strategy. We're going to go ahead and bust out the old Monkey Boo. Monkey Boo's in the house, okay? I believe this is the way you play Monkey Boo. I haven't played Monkey Boo in a while, so hopefully I'll show you the right strategy. All right, so we don't have a don't pass. We don't have a pass line. We have a total of $5,000 buy-in. For those of you that want to improve your craps game, go to gamblewithjimmy.com and get any of the strategies that you want. I recommend that you buy the all-in-one package. You get the top 5 strategies for one low price, okay? All right, for those of you that want Baccarat, get the Baccarat training total package. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to start off with a 6-point. Okay, the way that Monkey Boo works is we bet the 6 and the 8. Okay. Okay, there's a 9, 11, a 10, an 8. Okay, so we hit the 8 for $35, and what we do is we pocket 10 and we throw 25 on the 4. Okay, that's a 3. And there is a 7. Okay, so we're going to lose here, here, and here. So we ended up losing on that shooter. That was a losing shooter. So you'll see how it works. What we do is we eventually, you'll see, kind of mess things up over here. Okay, let's start over. Okay, that's a 4. Point will be a 4. Okay, we're going to go 60 each now. Okay, here we go. A 5. And there's an 8. Okay, so out of this 8 here, we're going to get 70. Okay, we're going to take 75. We'll give them a nickel. Now watch how I do the money management. I'm always analyzing how much I lost. So I lost on the first shooter. So here I took a bigger risk. I ended up getting $70 profit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put a quarter on the 4. I'm going to pocket the other 50, and I'm reducing this to $30. Say, dealer, make my 6, 8 look like $30 each. There you go. Okay, here we go. And there's a 7. That's the reason why. Okay, so we're going to try it again. We got to stay at the same level, which is level 2, which is the $60 each, okay? Because we didn't really make any money there. All right, there's an 8. Okay, we're going to go back to the 60-60. Okay, here we go. There's a 6. Okay, we're going to get $70. 75 for a nickel. Throw a quarter on the 4. Dealer, make my 6 and 8 look like $30 each. And there's a 4. We're going to get $50. And out of that 50, we're going to profit 25, and we're going to put the other 25 on the 10, and we're going to remove our 6 and 8. And now you're free rolling your 4 and 10. Okay? Now, if you want, you can go ahead and leave the 30 and 30 on the 6 and 8 and remove your 4 and 10. But I don't, you know, you're building up the 4 and 10. Now, another thing that you could do is just keep the 6 and 8 on there. You don't have to take anything down, okay? So let's say we go that route, and you just keep everything the way that it is, and you just see how many times you can get lucky. There's another 4, and you got $50. Okay? Now, this system is a system that's designed for you to hit and run. It's not really a system that's built for big money unless you start pressing these. Once you're up in profit, what happens is you've got to constantly be counting this money, because if you leave this money out there, you have $110 that you're going to lose of your profits if a 7 comes. So if you know that you're up in profit in what's in your stack, let's say $100, in reality, that would mean you're up $110 or $210. If you're up 100 here, that means you're really up 210. And you have to decide, is 210 enough for me to walk away? If the answer is that you're playing on your own money and not the house's money, the answer is you have to walk away. Okay, there's a 5. We don't have a 5. And there's a 6. We got one of those. Okay, 35. So here's what we can do. We either can profit this money and pocket this money, or we can press the 6 with it. And that's what we'll do. So we only made $5 there. A 5. An 8. Okay, that's the point, and we get $35 more. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and take the 35 and make the 8 60, and we will be off on the come out. It's a 5. Okay, here we go. 11. A 10. That 10 pays $50. We're gonna pocket that money. 7. Okay, so look at how much of that profit that we just lost, okay? This is all our profit that we had on the session. Every penny of that is our profit. So you just lost 150, 60, 70. That's $170 that we were looking to get another 6 or 8, and we were going to rack the money every single time. So this type of system, I want to be clear, if you take profits, it's very easy to win. If you're only looking to take small profits between $100 or $200, you should be able to win almost every single time. Okay, we're going to go back to the 6 and the 8, but we're only going to do $30 each. A lot of that money we lost, that was just profit money. So we're not really down in the session. Okay, so that's $35. We're going to put a quarter on the 4 and pocket 10. There's a 5, which is the point. We'll be off on a come out. There's a 7. We're off. There's a 9. Point is a 9. We are working now. There's a 10. A 5. We don't have either one of those. An 8. We have an 8 for 35. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pocket $10 and put a quarter on the 10. And there's a 6. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get 35 for that. And we're going to make our 6 $60. And there's a 10. We're going to get $50 for that 10. And we're going to go ahead and just rack that profit. Okay? There's a 5. We don't have a 5. There's another 10. Okay, that's another 50. We're going to take the profit and rack it. Okay. And there's an 8. That's $35. Okay, so I want to remind you again. You are not going to get up a lot of money on this strategy unless you get some really long roll and you keep pressing. This system is designed for you to win $100 to $200. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, if you want to play this on a higher dollar amount with black chips, then obviously you could say, I'm going to try to make $300 to $400 and then I'm going to leave. Now, what happens here? Let me explain this to you. Okay. This right here in our rack is our 5,000. Okay, we have right here in the red chips. Okay, we're only one short from 100, so this would be 100 profit, and then we have 100 here and 50, 65 plus this quarter. So we have like $190 out there plus this red stack. So you're talking $290 that we can take that money right now and go home. That will happen almost every time when you play Monkey Boo. If you don't take the profit, it's much more difficult, because now if you throw this 7, you're only going to be up like $100 or $110. That's it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and add to our 4, and let's see what happens. Okay, there's a 2, a 6. Okay, that's an extra $70 because we're gambling now. We're gambling. This is total gambling now. Okay, we're going to give them a nickel. Okay, now what I could do is I could say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and reduce my 6 to 30, and I'll leave everything out there. And if I hit the 4, I'll reduce it to 25. All right, and we hit the 7. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So that is $125, $30, $35 that we could have taken home on this system. The shorter that you play the system and the faster you make your money and get off the table always is the best way to play craps. Every single time. You should not be playing for fun. I don't care how fun it is. I don't care what, if there's nothing else that you have to do. I don't care if you drove an hour to get to the casino. I don't care. Okay, that's a 6. Okay, we're going to go back to our system. But you watch me play this, and you'll see how many times that we always be able to cash out. So we can keep cashing out every single time around the $100 to $200 range. But if we don't take those profits, it's going to make it a lot more difficult. Okay, we're hitting everything we don't have right now. Everything we don't have, we're hitting. There's an 8. We got one of those. All right, we're on the scoreboard. There's $10 back, plus the quarters going to the 4. So we're only going to rack 10. There's 9. There's another 8. Okay, that gives us another 35. We're going to rack 10. We're on the 10. Okay, here we go. A 5. Okay, now once again, if I look at my chip stack, I'm up over here 155 in my rack. Plus I've got 110. So you're talking once again that you could take the 250. And there's a 10. So our gambling worked right there, and we get $50. Now we're going to rack that. Now, no matter what, we got $200 over here in profit, and we've got another 110 out there. We're up $315 right now. We could take the 315, or we can just gamble. If the 7 comes, we go home with 210. And there's your 7. It's going to happen. So I'm going to drill it through your thick head, okay, until you understand you're not going to outfox me. You're not going to be different. I'm telling you from experience how and what is going to happen. Do not try to make more than $200 to $300 betting at this amount of money. Do not do it. We have already been up. That was the most that we were up so far. And we failed to take the money, and therefore we lose this $110. And now we're only up $205. And we have to keep playing. The longer you keep playing, the worse that it's going to be in the long run. Not always, but most of the time. It's going to get, sometimes you go back down, and you might even get down $200. All because you failed to take the $300 that was given to you. There's a 6, 35 bucks. We'll throw 25 on there. We'll rack this. Okay, now right now, we're only up 155 over here now, not counting what's out there. And there's a 7. So instead of us being up 300, we're only up 155 now. And now we have to bet again. And if a 7 comes early, then guess what? We could literally go back to square one. That's 2 7s in a row right there. Okay, there's a 6. Okay, we're not going to go up more than the $30 bet. We don't need to because we're in profit. And there's your 7 right there. There's your 7. Okay, so we're going to lose this. And now we are only up $95. Okay, it's a perfect example of what I'm telling you over and over. This system is designed for you to build a bankroll of $100 to $200 every time you play, and it's a good little strategy to do that. There's no reason why you can't do it. No reason. Okay, that's a 6. Okay, I'm going to go 60 each. So I'm taking a risk here and seeing if I can build this up quicker. Okay, there's a 4. We don't have our 4 yet. There's back-to-back 4s. There's a 9. And there's an 8. So that's $70. So we'll get 75 and we'll give them a nickel. Okay, I'm going to go quarter here and I'm going to reduce this dealer. Make my 6 8 look like 30. Okay, here we go. And there's the 7. Couldn't get things going. And that's going to happen sometimes. And we are up about $70 right now. Okay, there's another 7. 3. An 8. Okay, we're going to go 60 again. $10. We don't have a 10. 6. $70. Okay, we'll take 75, give them a nickel. We're going to put a quarter here, make my 6 8 look like $30 each. Okay, here we go. Another 6, that's good. $35. Okay, we're gonna rack 10 and we're gonna throw a quarter on the 10. And there's another 6. That's 35. We're gonna pocket that money. Okay. And there's a 7. Now I was just getting ready to tell you when I was looking at my money, we were up 100 here. So this is 210. Once again, you could have cashed out with the 200. Once again, you could have cashed out again. Well, how many times is that now? 4 times that we could have cashed out for at least 200. Instead, we're only up 100. We're going to try it again. Okay, here we go. Okay, that will be an 8. Okay, we're going to go just $30 each this time, just in case that early 7 comes on us. There's a 9. And there's an 8. So that's $35. So we only got 35 instead of 70 that time. So we'll rack 10. And there's that nasty little 7. And just like that, instead of leaving with 200, we're only up about $75. Looks like I'm going to be in Japan as well, guys. I'm going to go from South Korea to Japan is what I'm going to do. I'm going 60 here. So I will be in Tokyo as well. I'll probably be in Tokyo for about a couple weeks. I'll be in South Korea for a couple weeks as well. All right, so that's 70. We're going to put 25 on the 4. we're going to make our 6, 8 look like 30, right? Okay. And if I analyze this right now, I'm definitely not up a lot, that's for sure. And there's a damn 7. So we are only up about $60 right now. Okay, here we go again. There's a 9. Okay, let's go 60. Here we go. Oh, early 7, guys. Early 7. We are down on the session. And there goes that $300, and those $200 are looking good for us now, aren't they? Okay? I told you. I told you, guys. Okay, there's a 5. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 120. You see what kind of situations you get into when you don't take that profit? But I'm confident in this strategy. There's a 6, okay? I'm confident in this strategy. Okay, that's 140. There's 120, 140. Okay, there's our 140. All right, now watch what we do. We go all the way to 30. That's right, all the way to 30. Put a quarter on your 4, rack everything else. And we'll do a quick analyzation of where we are. Okay, so we actually need a hit here because we're not up much. We are close. If with this money here, we're in profit. And there's a 6. We'll take that. That's $35. Okay, so I'm going to rack this. We're not going to go to the 10. We're going to just stay the way we are until we have some profit back. And there's a 7. Okay, so we are up about $50. But at least we're up now. So we're within striking range of getting up 200 again here. Oops, I lost my shoe, my flip-flop. Okay, that's a 7. That's a 9 point, okay? Be a nice long video for you guys. Let's go with the 60, okay? We ain't got time to be sitting around here. We want to make some money. There's a 6. That's $70. Okay, give them a nickel. All right, so let's do this. Let's make this look like 30. All right, and here's what we're going to do. We're not going to add to the 4. There's a 6. That's 35. Okay. All right, we're going to go. We'll start adding now. There's an 8. That's 35. Okay, let me put this here. And okay, so now this is what we're going to do. We're going to add now because we exactly are up $100 over here, guys. We have a $100 profit in our rack. So this is 150, 160. You can leave with 160 right now. 8. We're going to have more. Okay, that's 35. We're going to go 25 on the 4. Okay, we are up 110 in our rack, and we have 85 out there, guys. We have our $200 again if we want to take it. 5. 8. We're gambling. That's 35. We're going to add the 10. We have 110 plus 120. $230 that we can walk out of here with right now. That is the 5th time in one session how strong Monkey Boo is, okay? 9. We don't have a 9. That's the point. We're going to be off. A 3. We're going to be off. A 10. Dang it. That would have given us $50. All right, here we go. An 8. $35. We're racking it. We're racking it, guys. Okay, no matter what, we're up 150 in our rack, and we got 110. 8 again. $35 more. Okay. we're going to go ahead and take the money. Okay, we're going to take the money. Okay, 100, 150. Okay, here, 100, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, $300, guys. $300. How many times did you see me win with this strategy where we could have walked away over and over? And what is the end result? I told you you're going to win between 100 and 200. 300 is on the high side. The reason why we got to 300, we hit 300 only 2 times out of the 6 times that we were up. The majority of the time bounced around between 100 and 200. You guys seen how easy it is to win consistently with this strategy. Monkey Boo's in the house. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, help me reach 10,000. More importantly, hit that like button. It helps the channel with the algorithm. That's what they say. You know, a lot of people that are in YouTube, they always push for that like button because it lets YouTube know that people are enjoying the content and they're more likely to recommend it to other people. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I did this, today is my birthday. So happy birthday to Gamble with Jimmy. Thank you guys for watching me and appreciate each and every one of you guys.